Okay, Sony, listen up. This is what you have to do to make the next greatest camera. Example, the X3000. Small as heck, fits in my pocket easily. One button turns it on, second button, I'm already recording. I like the pinch grip. See, look how I'm pinching it like this. It's natural. I don't have to like twist my elbow out to get the square of the GoPro and stuff. This is perfect. I could pinch it like this too, whatever's comfortable. This thing is one of the most comfortable action cameras to be using. Now, what would I improve about this? You almost got it right. This has stereo front-facing microphones. Put one of them micro shotguns. I forget which brand has it. Everyone was pairing this camera up with it. Just put it in the body. Somehow, I don't care if you have to make it a little bit chunkier, put a shotgun mic front-facing in this camera. That would blow my mind. Now, the second improvement I would want to see, because the new Osmo has this, or the DJI cameras, it's the detachable lav mic. Now, what would be perfect with this, and what I'm actually recording on now, is an Instamic. I'll do a close-up later because this has a little fuzzy thing for the wind. What if this was perfectly just always was on the back, just like this, right? And so if you're vlogging, it also, you could have the option to pick up the rear audio, so you have closer to your mouth and you can show everything. You could do walk and talks and still get audio. But now this would just clip off, magnetize to yourself, and now you can set the camera up over there and walk away and have direct transmission. No more post-processing, lining up the audio wave files, no more long cords attached to you and any of that crap. So you need a detachable mic, you need a shotgun mic, would also be my improvement. Now the other thing that I wasn't ever asking for, but the new Pocket 3 showed me I want it now. I love that idea of the pop-on, the magnetic lenses, where you can have like your standard 35 more pleasing portrait profiles. But now you have this little magnetizable lens adapter that now you can go wider. It's a wider frame for vlogging, and it didn't even distort it all that badly. So those little lens adapters that can change the actual focal length, amazing. So this has the active stabilization on top of the Boss stabilization. I'll switch, actually I will switch to 4K to show you how bouncy it is with just the optical. All right, now I'm switched over to the 4K 30 frames per second mode on the Sony X3000. I've tested this thing so many times before, but I think I learned I actually prefer 1080 with the active stab on because it's just a little bit smoother. Now this is usable. Like, I'm just gonna kind of ninja walk very slowly just to show you. You could get away with this easily. 4K 30, small action camera, you get better resolution, but is it that much better than 1080 with it being a little bit more fluid? I don't know, we're gonna test that out, I guess, again today, because I think it's, you know, this is fine if you just wanna set it on a tripod, walk away. You'll get that much more detail if you wanna punch in, and that's, I say, the only reason I ever shoot 4K is if I wanna punch in a little bit. But if I'm gonna be like actual walking here, like on a hiking trail, this is what you can expect for the normal. This is, I mean, I'm not speed walking, but this is like my average pace here. So if that's too bumpy, now let me switch to 1080 active state. Now I'm back in 1080 30. I'm gonna walk the same kind of, this is brisk, but now we're in active mode. Is it more stable now that I'm going faster? We'll see, but this is again the slow ninja walk again with active stabilization. I don't know. I feel like a broken record. I just feel like 1080 is good enough. Sometimes I record on my phone. This thing has 3 lenses built into it, and this has amazing quality for what it is. Probably a little bit better if I'm shooting HDR. This is better than this a little bit, but granted, this is way easier to use. It's faster. It's more almost inconspicuous. I've legit secretly recorded before in stores because you don't always want to walk around with a huge camera. But anyway, I want to hear your guys' opinion. What do you want to see Sony improve if they're going to go back and attack this market? No one else, it's GoPro and DJI right now. Sony, quit with your phones. I wanted to try one out for the longest time, but you know, Samsung, Apple, they have that market. Quit competing with them. Go back to this. This is what everybody loved. Everyone loves your, you know, your A9, A7 cameras too. They're great. They're fantastic. Your autofocus, beautiful. You know, start putting it into this. Those are my thoughts, but I want to hear your thoughts. What other improvements would you want to see on a Sony improved vlogging camera, whether that be action camera, or do you prefer shooting on an A6700 style body? Is it easier now than what I've been in the Stone Ages with for all these years? So let me know your comments below, and thank you for watching. I'll catch you in the next one.